Hey guys, welcome to today's video. We are here to do another tag video. I recently revisited my ride or die tag from 6 years ago, a million and a half years ago, back when makeup tag videos were super popular on YouTube. So definitely check that out if you want to hear about those products, if they're still around, what they've been replaced by. But a few years ago, not recently, a few years ago, Jessica Braun posted a my lipstick collection tag video. That's been on my list to film forever and ever and a day, and that's what we're gonna do today. I do hope to do lip swatches for you. I'm not going to have time today to do them, but I'm hoping in the next day or two I can do some lip swatches for you and insert them as I'm talking about each product. But if I'm unable to, I do plan to swatch them on the back of my hand. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I need to wash my hands because I just filmed another video and there's sunscreen all over them. So I'm gonna do that. But if you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Kelly and I love all things makeup and beauty. I love talking, I love makeup, I love talking about makeup. So if you like to chat about makeup too, I would love to have you subscribe and be part of the K-Bella fam. Why don't we go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, like I mentioned, I'm going to try my best to insert lip swatch videos or clips as we're talking about each lipstick because I really appreciate that. But for now, we'll have to do it on my hand. Now I'm gonna have all of these like questions or different parts of the tag that Jessica created listed down below, as well as her original video. But the first category is the newest lipstick in your collection. Now this is a lipstick collection video, so I was just thinking about lipsticks, not lip liners and lip glosses. The newest lipstick that has joined my collection is from the Full Fantasy collab. It is between Lunar Beauty and Laura Lee Los Angeles. I picked up the shade Lanny. I love this lipstick. You're gonna see a theme here with each of these lipsticks, but this one is like a beautiful pinky nude shade. I prefer a pinky nude. It's a nice satin finish. It gives you a little bit of a sheen. I find this, even though there is a satin finish, I find this to be very long wearing. This is my color story. You're gonna see this time and time again. I love these pinky nudes. This formula is amazing. It doesn't have a distinct smell. So I know some people that's important and you can appreciate that, but for me it's really long lasting, super comfortable on the lips. I'm really glad that I added it to my collection and the component is super cute. Next is the oldest lipstick in your collection, and when I think about like the evolution of my YouTube journey, when I started filming on YouTube, we had just moved into our house at the end of 2015, and I had an entire room devoted to filming and makeup. So then I had my daughter in 2019 and my beauty room became her bedroom, and I moved into our guest bedroom. I was in the guest bedroom for a while, and then my mom moved in with us, and now I film in our bedroom. So the oldest lipstick in my collection is the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick. I was just trying to remember. I know this is for sure like when I was in the guest bedroom, and I moved into my bedroom maybe like 2 years ago. I just can't remember if Smegs got this for me when I had my own beauty room or not. I would have to like really look back in the archives and see if I can find a picture of me like posting it for the first time. But this is for sure the oldest lipstick in my collection. You can see it right here. It's much more of a peachy nude. I like to use this underneath a deeper lip liner. So typically I'll use my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. There's also a Juvia's Place So Rare lip liner that I like, and I'll fill in the outermost part of my lips and like shade it a little bit where like my lips meet right here. And then I will take this, and I find it's better if you dot it. This is a very creamy formula. I don't know what formula it is, but it is a very creamy formula. So I feel like when I just swipe, it almost breaks up a little bit and gives me the crease that I don't like between my lips. So I definitely dot it on and pat it out with my finger, but I love it. It's a beautiful shade. It gives me that nice nude, and you know, it's made it through plenty of declutters. I don't know when it's gonna go bad. There's an 18-month shelf life, and I've definitely had it longer than that, but I'm keeping it for now. My most expensive. I have 3 Tom Ford lipsticks. 2 of them I keep just for the memories and because they were both gifts, but I no longer use them because they are quite old. This is Tom Ford Blush Nude. This is like over $50. You can see I've worn it. The TF that is normally right here is gone, but I definitely need to wear this more. Ooh, this smells good. It almost smells like vanilla or cupcake or vanilla cupcake, but it's subtle. It's not in your face. I love this one. This is a beautiful, beautiful lipstick. Again, it is that pinky nude right here. I feel like I'm a bad swatcher. It's this pinky nude shade right here. I love it. It's very creamy. This one definitely, it's not long wearing. It's not gonna last on your lips through eating, drinking, dancing through the night. This is going to wear off on you, but I love the shade. It definitely feels very moisturizing and creamy on the lips. I love it. That's all I can say about it. I love it. I wanted blush nude several years ago, but I didn't purchase it because of the expensive price tag. And then when I was ready to purchase it for my birthday one year, I couldn't find it anywhere. It was gone. I even went so far as to talk to a rep who like works for Tom Ford at Saks or something like that, the Tom Ford counter. And she was like, oh yeah, it had been discontinued, but then they brought it back. And I was like, okay, I need this blush nude in my life. And I have not looked back since, but it's definitely expensive. The most affordable in my collection would have to be from ColourPop. This is rather new to my collection. This is the Lippy Stick in the shade Oh Snap. Now, I did get this on the Creators and Friends trip when we went to Charleston, and I really like this formula. It is a matte, and so it definitely dries down matte. It stays where you want it to stay, but it is creamy, so it glides on the lips just fine, but then it will stay and last a little bit longer, I would say, than the Blush Nude, although it has a higher price tag. Because this one is a little bit creamier, I find that the matte stays a little bit longer, and because I did get this one in PR, I don't know the price of it, but I know that ColourPop is rather affordable, and you can find ColourPop in certain stores now, like in Ulta and stuff like that. So I would definitely recommend this formula, even though it's affordable. And I really like the shade Oh Snap if you're looking for something with these tones. My everyday, when I think of everyday, I am a teacher. I teach 3rd grade. There is a lipstick that I keep at school, and I don't typically have time or breaks in between teaching lessons to like go and apply lipstick. But if I'm like at lunch or just running in quickly, running out quickly, if I have somewhere to go after school and I need to throw a lipstick on real quick, I am always reaching for my MAC Cosmetics Blankety. This lipstick is great because I love MAC. This one is an amplified cream. I love MAC lipsticks. I've loved them for a really long time. This is it right here. Again, a nice pinky nude shade. This one is a little bit on the cooler side, but I love this because I don't need a lip liner. I can apply it without a lip liner. I can apply it without a mirror. It looks nice. It's very creamy. This one, it's not super long wearing. Like, it's not gonna last as long, I would say, as the Lunar Beauty Laura Lee one, but it definitely is long wearing enough, or it's easy enough to reapply when it wears off, and I really, really love the shade Blankety. Most colorful. Now, I am not someone who has a lot of color in my collection, I will say. I do not have a lot of color in my collection, but I do have some colorful lipsticks that I got, again, on the Creators and Friends trip in Charleston. It was the new BK Beauty lipsticks. They came out with their lipsticks, was it a year ago, 2 years ago? But they were all nude shades. Now they have some colorful ones. This is Gratitude, Empower, Faith, Confidence, and Beauty. These ones I'm not going to swatch because I don't know if I did a video or a short or a reel, but I have a video somewhere of me applying these. So instead of doing it again, I'm gonna save myself some time, and I will link that video down below so that you can check it out wherever it is. And if you wanna see each of these swatched on me, they are lip swatches, but I really love the BK Beauty formula, and these shades are beautiful. For best memory, I know I keep talking about it, but it is the BK Beauty lipstick in the shade Grace. I will swatch this one for you. This one has the best memory because, again, I got this one on the Creators and Friends trip. Here it is right here. It's a beautiful shade. I got this lipstick on the Creators and Friends trip. It was my first time going to a beauty event, going with other content creators. I got to go to Charleston. I had never been there before. I got to meet Lisa J, the owner of BK Beauty, and it was just a great experience overall. And it's funny because Kelsey Brianna J filmed a reel. I'm gonna try and find that and link it down below too. And we were all sharing like our favorite makeup product. She was like, go get your favorite makeup product, bring it back. And it was like under 20 seconds or something. We were supposed to say our favorite product, right? And so Lisa was there with us, and Kelsey gets to Lisa and is like, your favorite product, go. And Lisa was like, I don't know. So it was funny because Kelsey kept that in, but she paused and we were like, wait, why didn't you say like your new BK Beauty lipstick? So she was like, oh yeah. And Grace was her favorite shade. Grace became all of our favorite shades. So every time I think of this lipstick, I am definitely going to think about creating that memory. And it was amazing. Worth the hype. Back when Natasha Denona came out with her My Dream palette, she also came out with a lip combo. She had a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. I love this lipstick. It's in the shade Natasha. Everyone was raving about the My Dream collection, and people were raving about this lipstick formula. I do believe it's this one right here. It's very similar to Grace. It's this one right here. I do believe she had the Natasha shade already, but this one, I know when people swatched this one next to the original Natasha shade, it was a little bit different, but this is so worth the hype, okay? I do not think you can get this lipstick anymore, but the thing I love about it is, first of all, it's very creamy. It goes on nicely, but it has a shine to it. Like, look at these other lipsticks and then look at this one. It has such a beautiful shine to it, but also it's lasting on the lips. It doesn't slip and get all over the place. It's very comfortable to wear, and I mean, I love the shade, so definitely worth the hype. Then we have a favorite lipstick from a favorite brand, and I would have to say Charlotte Tilbury is a favorite brand of mine, and the lipstick that I am wearing today is one of my favorite lipsticks. It is in the shade Very Victoria. I will swatch it on my hand, although I have it right now, so that you can see it next to all of these other lipsticks. But I had heard Samantha March raving about Very Victoria for so long. It was always on my list to try. I never picked it up, and then I want to say maybe a year and a half ago, or maybe even last fall, maybe a year ago, I picked this up during a Sephora VIB sale, and I'm so glad that I did. It's a beautiful, like, brownie nude. You can see it right here. It, again, goes well with any eye look. I feel like I can do a lighter eye, I can do more of a bold eye. It's the perfect, like, My Lips But Better. It's a little bit deeper than My Lips, but it's like a My Lips But Better shade. It is more of a matte formula, super creamy, super long wearing. Love it. Most used. This one was difficult because I feel like I go through phases with my lipsticks where some are used more than others, but I thought about a lipstick that I repurchased, and it is a liquid lipstick from Lunar Beauty in the shade Perfection. I did get this liquid lipstick a while ago. This one also has a scent too. I don't know how to pinpoint it. I feel like mine is starting to turn again. Okay, the only downfall to this liquid lipstick formula is I feel like it goes bad so quickly. So this is the swatch right here. Again, we have a pattern here, okay? What can I say? I love these shades. I purchased this, I love it, it's super comfortable, it doesn't settle into my fine lines, very long wearing, not like drying on the lips at all. Purchased this, wore it almost every single day, had it for less than a year, and then it started to smell, so I was afraid it went bad. I got rid of it and purchased another one. And I think this one's starting to smell too, but I'm gonna keep it. So I have worn this a ton. I don't find that it's the one that I'm reaching for right in the moment. Like lately, I'm really reaching for my new one, Lanny from Laura Lee Los Angeles and Lunar Beauty. Also the Lunar Beauty lipstick in the shade Icon, but those are my newest, so that's why I'm reaching for them. If I think about my lipsticks as a whole, this is one of the ones that I used most frequently. I mean, I could mention this one, I could mention Blankety, I could mention Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW, but I wanted a new lipstick each time, and this is one that I've definitely worn a ton. I do not have one for most underrated. I was staring at my lipstick collection and I was like, come on, Kelly, like you have to have something, and I didn't have one in my collection that I thought was like a secret gem that I was loving that nobody else was loving, so we skipped over that one. Then we get to most nostalgic or makes you think of old school YouTube. Do y'all know what shade this is? This is Joseph Colors. Do you know what shade this is? Because if you've been around since the old school YouTube days, you would know. You would know that this is Dose of Color Stone. I do not wear this a ton, but I definitely went through a purple mauve vibe, and Dose of Color Stone was my jam. I've had like 3 or 4 of them. I had a full size, wore it a ton, decluttered it because it went bad, had a mini, got rid of that one, had another one. Now I have this one. I love it and I love keeping it in my collection. I don't reach for it a ton because I do like more of like the lighter pink vibes and not so much of a purple, but I do want to keep this in my collection because Dose of Color Stone was such a cult classic, like a cult favorite that I feel like everybody was raving about. That and NARS Anna. I used to have NARS Anna. I don't have that one anymore. Like there are some shades that people raved about since the beginning of time, and this is one of them. Most disappointing. I have to give it to Melt Cosmetics. I will type the name on the screen. Melt Cosmetics. I was so disappointed in this lipstick because it is beautiful. It is so beautiful. It is so beautiful. This is a stunning lipstick with the Melt embossed on it, and I do really like the shade as well, but this lipstick is so hard to apply and so dry. I have to tug at my lips and then it just sticks to every crease, to every crack, to every dry patch. It's just very uncomfortable to wear. I would not want to wear this on its own just because it is so matte and drying. I wanted to love it because it's beautiful, because the shade is beautiful, but this one I am actually decluttering. I'm gonna offer it to a girlfriend to see if they want it, but I was hoping for more with this lipstick. For best smelling, I did cheat a little bit on this one. In the beginning of the video, I said that these were lipsticks, not lip glosses, not lip liners. But when I was thinking of best smelling, I was thinking of ones that had a scent right off the bat that I could think of. I did not want to go and smell every single one of my lipsticks, and I just kept coming back to this gloss. This is the Omen gloss that Heather Austin created in collaboration with Unearthly Cosmetics. It smells so good, y'all. It's like candy or a cupcake, something sweet, something very sweet, and I love it. I love this one. I will try and get a little swatch right here. It is more of a clear gloss, but there are like little shimmer flecks in here. They're different colors that really makes your lips look nice and juicy. I love it. It's not gritty, it's very comfortable, and it's beautiful and smells delicious. So I know it's not a lipstick, but it smells so good. Okay, but that is going to do it for this video. My hand is covered in lipstick now. I love a tag video. I love a tag video. Makes me think back to the old YouTube days. So if you have any fun tags, let me know down below. I did recently film the eyeshadow palette 5000 tag. You can check that out. But if there are any other tags you want to see from me, I would love to know. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know. I want to know down below your absolute favorite lipstick, your number one, holy grail. What are you reaching for? What is tip top? If you could only have one lipstick in your collection, what would it be? I want to know. Otherwise, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.